Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here. So obviously we got Bloodborne here and time to do a good old Kermit the Pimp playthrough of Bloodborne. If y'all like the idea, let me know in the comments below if y'all want to see a Kermit the Samurai for Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 even. Both of those are very possible. Let me know in the comments below. So this is my best attempt at making a greenish. Green doesn't exist in Bloodborne. Can't really do it in Dark Souls 3 either, if I remember correctly. Elden Ring, I believe, was the first one to introduce actual colors as a skin tone. But I did my best for, decided to go with that specific hair and mustache, because, we are a British proper pimp. No. Um, um, but this is kind of what we're going to be going for here. I did my best attempt at it. Clothes will be changing as we progress through the game. Gonna let you know the rules here. First and foremost, we are only allowed to use the threaded cane for damage and hitting enemies and that sort of stuff. That's the only weapon we are allowed to use for damage. Again, I'm wording that specifically because the saw cleaver I will be using for a cheese to skip Yahar Ghul. Because I hate that area. Y'all understand when y'all see it. And I'll obviously warn you of any specific phobias before, we actually get into the area. There's only one spot, and that's before Mikolash. Once we get to the Host of Nightmares, there will be a time there I'll be like, yo, if you have this, you should probably turn away. um, Also, in terms of pistols, I'm not really limiting myself in that area. I only will be using the repeater pistol for the majority of the run, probably all of it, honestly. Um, I should probably show you my origin. I decided to go with professional, because we are a professional pimp. But just letting you know, the key points are skill. The threaded cane scales mostly off of skill, and that's the main reason why we are using the professional. The rest of them are either even Steven or too much in one area or another. So that's going to be that for y'all. Other rules, I have to do every single female NPC quest, most of which I have never actually done. I'm going to try my best to have the most positive outcome of each female's quest. However, for reasons that we'll get into as the story progresses, it's not possible. A lot of the times. So, just letting you know that ahead of time, we're going to be trying to do every single female NPC quest. And also, keep in mind at the end of the video, y'all be seeing me. We'll be discussing what's actually going on in the real story in the world of Bloodborne. I will not be talking about endings of quests that have started or anything like that. We'll be more so discussing how the real quest goes after we have completed it. But I believe that is all. Oh, Chalice Dungeons. Not really laying myself on Chalice Dungeons. The only one in particular is the Nut Dungeon. If you know, you know. If you don't know, try to keep it like that. However, for that dungeon, Chalice Dungeon specifically, we will be only using it for blood vials and quicksilver bullets, nothing else. That is it. That is all we're going to be using that for. I will not be able to use that for leveling up in any way, shape, or form. I will only be allowed to use enemy kills and boss kills to level my character up. That is it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And of course, as we go through the playthrough, I will be showing out at least one of the Blood Echo farming spots that I know of for early game, especially if you're struggling with Father Gascoigne or something like that. Also, optional bosses are not required for this playthrough. However, there is one optional boss that is, and that is Martyr Ligarius, because there is a female NPC that we will have to join, and because obviously we're him, we gotta collect them all. So we're going for one ending in particular. Alrighty? So on that note, I hop in, it'll be time for the Kermit. and I'll catch y'all at the end of the video.
Good. All signed and sealed.
Alrighty, looks like we're
Let's
talking
begin
to some old ass fart here,
Oh, don't you
sending me on my pimp mission.
Whatever happens, you
By the way, don't really expect me to talk a whole lot when there's not hoes out and about. Damn, we in the future or something? That's right, bitch. I'm ready to become the god of pimpin'. Don't lay your hands on me. Oh, I guess these lonely hoes want me to become their god. Not exactly the image of heaven.
You found yourself a hunter.
No, shorty, I done found myself a baddie. Alrighty, now we're up. Probably can't open this. Nope. Damn, I'm gonna be honest. This home looking fine, but also really torn down at the same time. Alrighty, it looks like we get our local furry over here. Damn! Guess I need to improve my slapping game. Damn, we kinda got our shit wrecked there. Damn, I think the furry just sent me to heaven or something. Alrighty, and I think I see a little face over there. Damn, got the moon in the mansion. Damn, it's just a doll. I'm sorry, but I kinda need some, real, ooh. Alrighty, time to, equip the piece. Alrighty, we got the blicky. Alrighty, let's see how the game's holding up. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty fine to keep them bitches in line. I got a notebook, but we don't really need a notebook to express our woes. Alrighty, let's go back and give that furry a good old whipping. Alrighty, got my good old whip for him. did you see me, smack that cane down? Here's my whip, and there's my cane. Alrighty. So we got an item over here, some good old blood vials. You know what, I think we're just gonna call it my sip, if you know what I mean. Remember, courage, what you mean, bitch? What the fuck are my fingers? Alrighty, with Lucifer, got an item here. Got some more of the sip. Alrighty, you didn't mean to do that, but alright. Alrighty, I guess we're coming up against the locals. That kinda hurt a little bit. I guess you don't like my kind around here. The green kind. Ooh, got a little bit of a cocktail. Damn, I think that might be the mega furry over there. You know, guess we'll deal with that when we get there. Well, it's telling me that we'll return to there when we die, but I'm really not trying to let that happen. We need to just get going out here. Gonna run away from the racists. To be perfectly honest, it was kind of a cheek clencher. Try to inject a little sip into the veins. Alrighty, local viewers, make sure you are paying attention to that specifically. The music that was playing there, kind of a nice chime. We might be dead here. Maybe not. Damn, you know, I kinda don't like fire that much. Damn, we can't really handle these furries, so we're just gonna run past them. Let's open this door right here. Bloodstone shard, not really sure what that does. Let's open this door. Alrighty, let's go back to that baddie. Alrighty, let's see if they got anything in the shop for us here. Nothing really. We're just gonna buy some blood vials, I guess. Alright. Oh, the door is open over here. What you doing over here, old pimp?
Aha. You must be the new hunter.
Hunter must be the code word for pimp around here.
This will be your home for now.
Bitch, what you mean is about to be my permanent home? but to kick your ass out.
Gammon. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good.
Well, I mean, I do have to reduce the amount of competition that I have.
You'll get used to it.
Looks like we don't have enough bloodstone shards to upgrade our weapons here. And our durability's fine. Alrighty, also make sure to keep a note of this thing.
You must have had it already, but this time, whatever.
That's good old Gilbert. Unfortunately, we can't really level up or anything like that. You know, where are we gonna get the granddaddies in a wheelchair? Alrighty, I know you're back here too. Unfortunately, we don't really have a hand lantern right now, so it's gonna be a little dark. Now we're gonna need the whip for these doggies. Alrighty, furries, listen up. Can we just run down here, and this is probably one of the best farms for early game. Stay back, bitch. By the way, you can die pretty easily. By the way, the saw cleaver does work for this as well. But obviously I'm a pimp, so I can't use it. That kinda hurt. For other weapons, you do have to use the heavy attack. The Dirty Cannon is what form works. That kinda hurt. That's some really good blood vials. I don't know why the fuck we're cheering. Doesn't seem like the appropriate time. Now we need to be bait over Solomon Grundy over here. We need him specifically. Take the blicky, bitch. And then we are big boys down. That's how you know when you're in somebody else's territory. Ready, time for the gigantic furry. Get down here, bitch. Take a cocktail. There we are, bitch. Feast the wrath of my fist. We missed somehow. We somehow got missed getting grabbed. We got there. pain. Bam! He kinda hurt. Oh damn, we got grabbed. We're probably dead here. I have no idea how we're not dead. Damn, don't make candy, bitch. We're gonna run over here, grab whatever the fuck this is. No, it's just bullets. Kinda can't see right now, bitch. Just make that booty. Gotta get the practice in. All skill, baby. By the way, there is no posture breaking system in this game. Just stay behind, smack that booty. No, I got crab. I'm dead. I'm dead. No way, I'm not dead. Damn it, we were pretty close to, unfortunately. Damn, that fucking sucks. Damn! Damn, you kinda tall.
Hunter.
You better be glad I like tall.
And you will have to. Very well, let me.
Damn! You're taking care of me and everything. I'm gonna have to take you some gearman at some point. Interesting. Thank you for the bells and everything. Eventually, we're gonna have to get ourselves some Molotov cocktails. You know what they say? Before you start bugging, better quit that bugging. I thought I would bury him, but I guess not. Alrighty, let's get this big boy over here. There we are. Damn, maybe with some of my sip. Made the same mistake as the last fool. By the way, I hit them after they're dead because sometimes I can get my fix back. Alrighty, I don't really know what we got here. Oh, we got dogs. He didn't let them out of their cage. Like this boy, he been a bad boy. Let's take 2 hits. Or just 1. Yeah, we are. Well, at least I
Do you
am.
know of any safe places?
Well, not at the moment. So, we'll have to come back after. I'll have to come back at another time. Alrighty, got a little bit of substance there. Who's hiding back here? Got a bunch of goodies. Oh, hello.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And
Well,
an outsider?
technically, I'm a hunter for baddies.
What a mess you've been caught up in.
And I kinda like your
And
drip.
tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Damn, already giving me gifts.
Prepare yourself
Appreciate it.
for the worst.
Kind of already, beating up furries. Already. Alrighty, let's try this again. Damn, that was not necessary. Alrighty, and I think this time we're just gonna go grab Gascoigne here. Alrighty, furries, come over here. Damn, we almost got fucked there. By the way, I don't really know what that bug was, but I basically couldn't move. I mean, make sure you are before the light that's on the ground. Alrighty, it's time to go this way. Damn, bitch! Alrighty, we'll just, use our gun. How did our gun miss? Bam! I'm kinda getting my ass kicked. Alrighty, Solomon Grundy. Get your ass up here. Oh, I don't think we can summon. We have no insight. So that was useless. Yeah, we can't do it. Alright. Alrighty. Cruiser weren't really protecting anything over there, so... Alrighty, we're gonna try this again. Alrighty, and the reason why we target this dude is because, he can body block sometimes. That was bullshit. Alrighty, he's dead here. Thank goodness he has some blood vials. Alrighty, we better not get that same bug again, you bitch. Here we are, bitch. Look at that damage. Alrighty, and he missed that grab, you bitch. Alrighty, we just smacked that booty. Alrighty, let's give ourselves a little heal. Alrighty, we need to heal. Alrighty, there we are, bitch. Then we need to run. Alrighty, I think he heals himself here. Alrighty, he didn't realize that would happen. There we are, bitch! That's right! Beautiful! We got the Sword Hunter's badge, which that is used for getting stuff. That was beautiful. Alrighty, we're gonna return to the Hunter's Dream. We're gonna level up a little bit. And Criminal, peace out. Alrighty. Which looks like they don't like the handling term, which is really good. And that's really the only thing we care about. And these dudes got nothing either. Let's see what we got. We got none of enough to really upgrade our weapon. Alrighty though, that's kind of ended. We didn't really get a whole lot done. But alright, I'm gonna peace out until the next episode. Adios.
Hello and welcome. As you can see, I have my cozy fireplace here, my nice beard, and a lovely reading material. Now, for now, I am just your friendly neighborhood narrator. Now, today we're going to be talking about what is actually going on in the world of Bloodborne. There isn't going to be too much to talk about today. We're not going to talk about any major spoilers for the story to come. And again, we're going to be talking about some more of the serious themes of Bloodborne. First things first, I'm going to talk about some of the gameplay changes that are different than any other Souls games. First of all, there is no backstab. Backstabbing is not in the game anymore. Instead, there's sort of a weird system that is called repositing, which you have your heavy charge your weapon and thrust it, and then you can go in for a backstab. But backstabs, as they are in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, are not a thing. Also, pairing is obviously a little bit different, but that's just the same old beeswax. Also, two-handing. You can't exactly two-hand the trick weapons. Some trick weapons in their trick form are two-handed. Some of them are not. You can also not dual wield in this game, because there's only one melee weapon in the left hand, and that is the torch. Also, shields are useless. There is no blocking in this game, so that is something that is different than any other Souls game. Is the shield is really bad in this game, so that is something of note. Also, kind of different than any other Souls game, the only thing you can do with the lance is teleport to the Hunter's Dream. You cannot level. You cannot warp to any other place, which is different than a decent amount of the other Souls games. Now, when you first arrive into Yharnam, your hunter is sick with some kind of illness. It is heavily hinted at that it is sick with some kind of illness. We do not know what that illness is, and we are never told what that is. When you get there, you're getting a sort of blood treatment from this old man. This blood is not known to the outside world to cause men to turn into beasts, like you see the werewolves in the game that have turned into beasts. And the cleric beasts used to be church clergymen that ended up getting consumed by the blood and turned into a beast. Now, we won't get into too much of the history of the blood until later stages of the game. Pretty much not until we get to Bergenwerth. Now, the starting area that you spawn in is Yharnam. After you've taken the blood transfusion, which the outside world is known to be magical and healing, I am going to preface this by saying I'm going to mention the Healing Church. If you are thinking this church is sort of a typical church, you are wrong. I would not suggest comparing this church to a realistic church, not for necessarily religious reasons, but also how the church is structured and its methodology and bringing in its new members and how it keeps the members there is more so like a cult rather than an actual church. Because the belief is not in a god. The Healing Church is not necessarily a religious sect because it doesn't worship a god or in any aspect, or even one of the great ones. It sort of worships the blood, but it's more of like a cultish lab that displays its name as a church. Now, your hunter is coming there to get this healing. Once you've gotten the blood, these little guys, these little white old dudes called messengers start appearing. We don't know what they are. I'm saying this more so for now, because I have some theories that might be later on. I think they're servants of the Great Ones, specifically a certain boss, but we will get there once we get to the end. Again, a lot of these story points will be explained upon once we have reached the end. But as you're progressing through Yharnam, everybody else is normal. That is something that I did not realize on my first playthrough, is the Yharnamites, the people. They are normal. They're not the monsters. We are the monsters. They are trying to kill us to kill us before we turn into monsters. Since hunters, like what we are, hunters are known for turning into monsters. We will see some of them later on. Actually, in the very next episode, we will see one in progress of turning into a monster. And there's an associated quest with that doesn't quite end with that boss. but goes a little bit further beyond. So the Arnhemites are actually just regular people trying to kill us. We see them as monsters. They see us as monsters because we will be turning into beasts for accepting the blood. So they are trying to kill us because the monster pandemic has gotten out of hand. As we're progressing through Yharnam, we hear a screeching in the distance. That is the Cleric Beast. Cleric Beasts are usually monsters that superseded. They are essentially the church equivalent of sort of a bishop or a pastor. Again, the Healing Church kind of has no particular role comparatively to... The church leaders aren't necessarily comparable to pastors and bishops and that whatnot. I would say more so equate them to kings and nobles. And the Cleric Beast is a part of a succession of nobles. As far as Solomon Grundy's origins, I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. After you fight the Cleric, well, once you die or defeat the... Well, it either requires a death or you to rest at the Cleric Beast site, you arrive at a mystical place called the Hunter's Dream. In the Hunter's Dream, there lies only 2 NPCs and only ever 2 NPCs. Which is also, if I remember correctly, it is the only From Software game where no NPCs will ever be able to get into the hub world. Ever. In Elden Ring, multiple NPCs can come in and out of the Table of Lost Grace, Firelink Shrine with Dark Souls 3, for as far as I know, and even in Demon Souls. But as far as I know, Bloodborne is the only From Software game outside of Sekiro to where no NPCs leave or enter the Hunter's Dream. There are only 2 beings there. The doll and an old man named Gehrman. Now, the doll is first just lying there. It lies there when you have 0 insight. It'll be awake once you have insight. Think of insight as sort of a crazy level. And the more crazy you are, the more you can peer into the Lovecraftian nature and what's really going on in Yharnam. For example, once you reach a certain insight, you can start to see creatures outside of the buildings. Also, this is tied to summoning hunters into your world. Gameplay-wise, you need at least 1 insight in order to summon into your boss arena. When the doll is standing up, she takes care of you. She lets you level up, and that's kind of where her story ends for now. Now, for Gehrman is an old man. At this point in time, he is just an old man, an old hunter of the olden days, sort of like myself in the narration days. However, there is an interesting line I must point out. Gehrman tells you that you can use the doll however it should please you. That is canon. Take that as you will. Also, whenever you kill her, because you can kill her in the Hunter's Dream, she just respawns though. What's left behind is a white substance that I believe is described as a sticky white slime. Take that as you will. Also, something I will state is the doll is supposed to model after someone that Gehrman knows, which makes it a little bit weirder. But we can't get too much into that until a little bit later. Now, who has created this Hunter's Dream? We don't know yet. Why Gehrman is here, we don't know. While the doll is sentient here, we don't know quite yet. But the doll is pretty important to all of the endings in Bloodborne. She is involved with every single ending except for one of them. And that is one that I will be explaining at a much later date. However, though, that is kind of all. Your so far, at least in this episode, our journey as a hunter normally is we got sick, we came here for the healing, got a blood transfusion, had some little white dudes touch us or whatever, and we, beat up some people that are turned into werewolves. Keep in mind, every single monster you are fighting in Bloodborne was once a human. Except for certain creatures that we'll get to much later episode. Every single boss you are fighting was once a human at one point. The werewolves were human. The Solomon Grundys were human. The crows obviously weren't, but the Claire Beast was human at one point. Two Easter eggs I do want to point out. In the central, when you get out to the open area, right where there's like a Solomon Grundy banging on the door, there is a gigantic beast hanging and burning on a crucifix of sort. That is the cleric beast that the people of Yharnam burned. Another little Easter egg. Well, not Easter egg, but I don't know exactly what this means yet. This is even throughout knowing the whole entire, almost everything of what happens in Bloodborne. I still don't know why, but, well, yes, actually I do, if I remember correctly. By this gate, I pointed out in the video to pay attention. In this area right there is a little girl. We will not go into who she is quite yet, or anything like that, but the music that is playing is Murgo's Wet Nurse boss theme. That name does not spoil anything necessarily. It is a possible final boss, but it is not one. It is not the final boss to the ending that people deem to be canon. This theme is Murgo's Wet Nurse's theme. Murgo is a pretty high being. I'm not going to get too much detail yet, but it is strange that we can hear it, but we can hear it for a certain reason that we'll get into the next episode. However, though, on that note, next episode we will be covering, hopefully, probably 2 bosses. But, on that note, I will catch y'all in a future story time.